Alec, Danny, Dave, Chris, and Joe. We were all in for a massive adventure.
Two photos is taken, 2 digital battery.
The first day was spectacularly uneventful. We walked down to the seafront. I just filmed whatever I felt like filming. The rocks, people throwing them badly. We walked on this beach for 30 seconds, took in the atmosphere. It was cold and wet. And then we went back to the hostel and played cards and drank some beer or cider, take your preference. Day 2 was set to be far more eventful. Today we were set to do some art style stuff. They were. I wasn't. I was just filming whatever I felt like. The rails, the buildings, the river, people taking photos of exactly what I was filming. This was our first destination of day 2. It was the harbour of Penzance. Could rival any major port in the world for spectacularness. The well-renowned 15 minutes of sun per day. We got it and now it's gone. We found a deserted building with lots of stuff in it and found it all terribly interesting. You can do a hello count for yourself if you feel like. I promise you there's a lot more coming.
Hello!
Lovely view. And there's some lunch. And here's some people finding something better to do than look around the art gallery. Here's another coffee shop, another art gallery. This is before we went in and had the 10-minute look round. This piece of work was my favourite. We got bored and walked past a pasty shop. And then decided to head out to the town. Nowhere compares to Penzance on a night out on a Tuesday.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Okay, please. Oh no. This is going to be the best edit of my video ever because I'm going to be so bad at holding the camera. It's going to be unbelievable. Hello, it's Alan. We stopped out there having a piss and I won't video that. That's too inappropriate to go out for a video project. Oh, it's Chris is here. Right, okay. Boom! I've got you for speeding.
Not getting very fast.
Day 3,
Hello.
bound for St Ives. This place is notorious for having the worst version of the Tate. Not worst, sorry, that's the wrong word. Smallest and worst. That's what I meant. The waves were pretty cool, and then it rained again, so we headed for indoors. We walked around St Ives, took in the local atmosphere. It was fantastic. You can see the happy faces of Danny and Alec. They can't contain themselves. And I bought some fudge. That was it, right there.
Hardcore crawl. Why would you ever think that was a good idea?
We found the Barbara Hepworth Museum. This place is well, Danny's expression expressed it perfectly.
I know a time lapse.
He was forced to draw this sculpture, and as you can see, he can draw mightily quickly, only when Alec isn't dancing badly in front of him. Look at the speed of that, it is fantastic. I wish I could draw like that. Danny's not quite the same with the camera. Speed-wise, I mean, just not needs to pick up the pace a bit. Theo had been distracted by this cat, which I think just needed a hug. Here I decided to use my GoPro's pro ability at going underwater. This man was foolish enough to think he could drive his van down the roads of St Ives, whereas he should have foreseen that no van is welcome in St Ives. Alec was too content to draw himself away from this spectacular display of foolishness from this man. And we realised we were running late, so we decided to pick up the pace somewhat. And then I got lost. Found a dog sign. People were gathering, ready for the next group photo. Group photos were becoming a prime part of our day on the Penzance trip. People were trying to jump in these photos, and some were more compliant than others.
One person sort of went, wait,
Then we headed for the world-renowned arcade. I can't remember its name, and we decided to bowl some balls. Alec just didn't quite have the skill of Dave. Quite obviously there, Dave beat us fair and square. Day 4, and this saw the dawn of a new day in rainy country. Then we went to Land's End, famous for being the end of the land. Land's End, the famous stick of wood stuck in the rock. And we quickly moved on to Mousehole. So we encountered a cat. Danny and I struggled to fight it off. It was trying to get our lunch.
Jump, 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 jump. This one's fine. It's after the sandwiches. Slippery rocks.
We went back to the arcade rather than going to another art gallery, and Dave and Chris just were owning at this game. They just were on the ball, quite literally.
You've only got 100 to get.
But it was not to be the daily record that they'd hoped for. They hadn't realised quite yet that they'd destroyed and broken the machine.
What's happened? That's online. Why was it gets reset?
See, their hearts sank and they just didn't know what to do with themselves. We're all in despair that Chris and Dave had been beaten by the machine. Dave had given up, but Chris, his rage was unquenchable.